Fred, all good?
They can't be in control of other results.
That's one.
But they can give the account of themselves that they wish. The last match of the Under-20s Six Nations Championship for 2025 is underway in Paris. And it's Ollie Blythe-Lafferty who'll get his hands on it. Scotland won't hesitate to use Ruben Logan. Man gained 96 metres in contact across the championship. That's the top, incidentally. France, sign of how quickly they want to go as Etchegaray sends it back infield. And now, he's looking to try and find some room. Oh, and he's just slipped through the gap in midfield. This could be a dangerous early opening score unless Scotland can find a way to shut the door. France working hard to the line and getting over through Simeli down Ivuthu. It's a huge sucker punch from the home side with less than 60 seconds on the watch.
What a start. The ambition shown, quick line out thrown by Etchegaray, and then from there he goes crossfield, and he just identifies an opportunity. A mismatch with Oliver Duncan, gets on his outside shoulder. Wins a side a penalty.
Scotland with front football. Cowan. That was a big collision in Kerr-Yule. Seemed to just slip into the hit. France look to try and spoil, but this is good numbers from Scotland now on the short side. Chance to find Watson. Watson back in field for Brown. Brown for the line. Oh, it's a sensational score from Scotland in reply. It causes Stade Jean-Bouin to go a little quiet. They silence the band. But what a try, Rory Lawson.
Outstanding finish, lovely little blindside. Jack back.
It should be on the screen.
Really good stuff here, and then it's just the wherewithal for Fergus Watson, understanding they had isolated one of the front five forwards, and he sees the opportunity on the inside that came from it. Lovely ball in the inside, and Jack Brown.
Akrab ends up with his hands on it. But France now looking a little further open. Jimbous takes it forwards. Tackle came in from Halken. France are going to strike straight through and under the post. Cowie once more. Then it's on the outside. Chance for Thiol to play it through to Akrab, who will get the try. It won't be at the back of the maul this time, but it will be the relentless nature of the French attack. The home side move to get their second in Paris. Akrab's seventh of the championship.
Yeah, Scotland did so well to stop them all, but it's just...
Yule gets the leg drive going. That was good from Kerr-Yule. Oh, and then the look at the dummy from Noah Cowan and drawing the penalty as France stray offside defensively.
13.
Sufficient expectation that it's 3 points banked. And indeed it is.
So I understand what he's saying on that one, but if he's
3 points for sure rather than a gamble for 7.
And they were already committed, I'm
Scotland get themselves into double figures.
Saying.
France still in the lead as they get back up to 15 players. Cercy, number 8, back on the field.
Yeah, there was an argument that you could have taken the scrum, given that France were down to 14, and you've got both sides of the field from that centre field scrum. But I think at that stage, it's just a reward for another visit to the 22 to come away with points. We just see, you know, it's one of those stats now, isn't it? Red zone attacks and points per visit, and there Scotland get 3 points from that single visit.
Little pirouette from Jack Brown to get himself out of trouble.
Use it!
Cowan.
He's been told to use it. I think he's going to have to hurry up here.
Well, we're seeing this now with a little bit less protection of guards around that ruck. Akrab gets himself onto the back. They managed to stop the momentum of them all last time, Scotland, but this is certainly building up more momentum from the home side. Akrab having a look. Is he going to distribute? He's going to look to the left. The numbers are there. Oh, this could be held up.
I can't hear you, Ben.
Vision in the eyes over the top of this from Akrab.
Yeah, you look at them all go infield here. Akrab head up.
Yeah, now.
He's just driving the bus there, and then the Jack back to the blind side. Scottish defence compromised, 9 on 9. Yeah, and he does really well, doesn't he?
Bouncing through the middle, managing to get the offload away. France leading that statistic over the championship. Now in position to eye up the bonus point score. Oh, they fluffed it to begin with. A little bit of control on the floor. Akrab going again. No doubt that he knows where the line is. France driving and scoring. It's Oliver Cowie who finds his way through. Renditions of La Marseillaise ringing around Stade Jean-Bouin in the build-up. The families are out for a Friday night in the lights. And their French under-20s side is delivering the goods. Determined to do this by inches rather than flicking the ball out wider. We've seen the hands let Scotland down through the gap a couple of times in the match already. Now they're going to try and find some width. Or are they? What's the option? They find themselves scragged. Traversier gets over it to try and rip it. He's had a couple in that area already. But somehow Scotland live to fight again. Forwards they go through Duncan.
Got to regroup here. Such hard yards, hard inches for Scotland. The French defence holding firm.
Only McKenna that time. He was reversed backwards over his mates. Now the switch of direction, the long pass. Oh, and it is going to work. High risk from the French fullback, but full reward for Fergus Watson.
No.
A little unnecessary steaming in at the moment of the try being scored, and that's raising the temperatures between the teams. But take nothing away from the pass and the finish. Fergus Watson gets Scotland second.
Yeah, it's a lovely interplay here. The jack back to the blind side by Cowan. Ball over the top to Watson, and Watson does take it close. And then from there, you just see the loose head. Samuel Jean-Christophe. I think he's probably within his rights to be able to go for Watson here. If he just manages to hold on over the whitewash, his side will be rewarded with a chance to clear their lines for now.
Infield, Chalou-Cercy. France want to go the same way, down in Bufu. Little quick hands. Kotomanak getting in there. Tackle is made from Kerryul. Down in Bufu. Big miss pass in for Cowie, who just offers the little short pass inside. Cowie, more and more interventions down in Bufu, trying to free the hands, but his support runners had just got in front of him. But oh, look at the footwork we're seeing from Echigare. Echigare going for the line. Oh, what a score! The French are having a ball in the Stade Jean-Bouin, and Yon Echigare on the scoreboard last week and flying round Scotsman in Paris.
Look at this. Downey Bufu, the offload wasn't there, but Echigare just gets away from Stephen. Little goosey, and then the pace turns on the outside.
Logan's got work to do to try and hold on to that with the French paws all over it. Scotland get close again. Drive for the line, stop short.
Advantage, never back on side.
Driving for the line, the Scots just unable to get there on so many of these surges, but that one looks like it could be over, and the referee agrees. Scotland get their third try of the match. Ollie Blythe-Lafferty, the man to come up with it. And it will be another one on the board before they go in at the break.
And this time they make it count. There was an opportunity there that the French...
Godson with the drive down.
Two, never clearing the tackle zone, you're fine.
Penalty,
Two after clear the tackle zone.
First chance for Scotland of this second half. Carry comes from Kerryul. Always there to give them that go forward. We've had good piercing runs a few times from Scotland. But Owen slots the 3 points, getting Scotland up to 25, reducing that deficit
No, not on that.
Down to 8 points.
Long beyond my days, but I think it's a positive move. It puts the pressure on the scrum halves, but at the same time, I think it opens up opportunities, and we want to see more ball in play time. We want to see more ball in hand time, and I think it's been a really positive law change in that regard.
Over. Out, Scotland! Scotland out!
Catch and drive from France. There with Akrab.
That's once!
Keep it in for as long as they can. De Liance having a look, but now it comes away. And here come France on the attack again, looking at the crossfield. Chan Mousquet puts the ball in. Who's going to be the first one there? Oh, the pickup is absolutely exquisite. And the finish from Etchikare, who only scores worldies of tries, apparently. What a pickup under pressure. And it's going to be the home side who get the first try of the second half.
Wow, Scotland managed to defend it relatively well, created a 3-on-3 off the back of it, but it's a bounce to the ball. Nairn Moncrief in position to be able to cover it,
13. 13.
There it is, Cowie with the grubber through.
I was just trying to bounce.
It's another one to the tail. Ruben Logan, the drive so heavy from Scotland, it almost bowled their own players out the way.
Don't play the 9.
There for Cowan. Played out, low drive of the body from Kerr Yule.
No,
placed back. Cowan again, Ruben again.
19 wide
Penalty
offside.
advantage being shown once more to Scotland. Players at close quarters. Now the little kick over the top. Oh, there wasn't much room for Cameron Van Fake, but what a finish from the replacement.
13. As you have a word with your
He
captain
needed
about
every
discipline.
blade of grass at the Stade Jean-Bouin. Alain Bleu rings around Stade Jean-Bouin.
He was in the way.
In terms of punch and counter-punch, it's been the home side that have managed to make it work, and they'll do so again. Jean Cotamanac will finish off the try for France's 7th. But make no mistake, as the scoreline opens up once more, the Scots have continued to narrow it at every turn. France 43 now as we approach the hour.
Yeah, you look there, just that this was the first attack from the scrum. From there, France just
push.
Irwin once more, flatter ball right out in front of Jake Shearer, who did well.
Really well, held it on the hip there. It's on here.
Numbers there, but it's just going to allow, that delay is going to allow Etchikare to just drift across, but steaming through goes the skipper. Oh, what a sensational bit of strength from Freddie Douglas. Wonderful solo effort to barge his way through. It's what you love to see in the game. Dip of the shoulder on a personal mission.
Wow, tick, tick, boom, see you later. Brilliant stuff by Freddie Douglas. We've given him so much in defence, but here you go, the power, just drops his hips, fends off one.
The whole of the bench had piled in. Now they can celebrate. France have done the business in Paris. How the Welsh delivered them the opportunity in denying England with a spirited performance that blew open the door at the Stade Jean-Bouin. Well, we know about Six Nations Super Saturday, but how about Fantastic Friday? The 2025 Under-20 Six Nations champions are finished top of the pile. A remarkable night in the championship. We look forward to doing it all again next year. From all of us here in Paris, a very good evening.